Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is With the Love Kendra. My phone just hit 20%, so I will not be on too long. But I just came to bring a little clarity, show my face, spread a little love, share my energy real quick. If you're new here, when you're seeing this in your channel, if you haven't already, okay, we gonna get right into the message. I ain't gonna play around too much with introductions and stuff like that. I know people like to come into the live as the live is going on, so that's what we gonna do. But for those of you guys who are watching the live after it's already been recorded, thank you for being here. Okay. I am channeling this energy of love. And I just posted the short to a reading that I did yesterday, and I forgot to post the reading yesterday. No, the reading is actually from a couple days ago. Oh my god! Wait? Yeah, the reading is from like 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I don't know. My days are blurring together. My bad. My bad. My bad. My hair is puffy. It's humid. It's raining outside. It don't even matter. It don't. It could. It could. I could fix it, but we ain't gonna worry about it. Hi, Rosie. Hello. How are you? Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh my God. Okay, let's tap into this energy because I was just talking about the energy and what I was feeling, and it's giving like love. And I have a reading that I'm posting right now that I haven't had the opportunity to post because I honestly forgot about it. But it's definitely love. I am feeling the energy of love. I've been feeling it for the past 2 days. I've been trying to channel it, but it's like, oh, every time I'm on TikTok, the energy be weird over there. So I was like, you know what? Let me go back. Let me go back to the OG. Let me go back to YouTube, honey, because you know how TikTok can be sometimes. It's crazy over there. So anyway, I'm here to love message for the collective. You're watching. I'm doing so good. I miss you. Oh. Hi, Katie. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, thumbs up the video for me. Also like the video. I know there's little hearts and stuff. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I greatly appreciate that. All donations help. It allows energy to be poured into me, and then I can get like new cards and stuff like that for the collective. So definitely send me some hearts. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to me already if you haven't subscribed, you guys. I greatly appreciate all of that. I really do. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to the energy, okay? This is going to be a love reading for the collective. Remember what resonates and leave the rest. Oh my God. We got moving on. And you know what? The energy that I've been picking up lately, or what spirit has been giving me, is that someone feels like you've already moved on, like you've already left. Okay? Yes, love in the chat. Someone feels like you've already left them. And you know the song that I was singing, never can say goodbye. No, 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 I never can say goodbye. Okay, we got bad reputation and moving on. So you know what I'm getting with the bad reputation is that either this person left a bad taste in your mouth, or yeah, I was gonna say or vice versa. Okay, she said, yes, ma'am, working on myself and my finances. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person left a bad taste in your mouth. I was gonna say you could have left a bad taste in theirs, but no, baby. This person is stalking you. They are obsessed. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I don't even know why this card is in this deck, but if it's in the deck, it's divine. It's supposed to be that way. Okay. I feel like this is the universe's way of stepping in to tell you what's next. This reading, you're going to figure out what's next, what's going to happen, what's going on. Okay. Let me see something. Roseanne, can I make you a moderator? I'm gonna add you as a moderator. And so, Roseanne, if you don't mind, if you would just handle whatever is going on in the chat, because I can't do both. I can't read and look at and see what's going on in the chat. Okay. All right, let's see. This is what you need to know about this situation, about this person. We got two busy winning. So, yeah, you guys are out here doing your thing. Okay, but I do feel like you're wondering what's next, right? What's next? What's going on with love? Somebody definitely has a child. Something is going on with children. Okay, it could be your inner child, or this person could have a child. Maybe you're dealing with your children. Okay, and maybe you are moving on because you realize like you can't deal or handle. I want to say you can't deal with this person because maybe of their something that they have going on with children. And I know that sounds kind of harsh, but maybe, you never know what people really be doing. You never really know. For some of you guys, a situation with if you have children or your inner child, what you feel when it comes to your inner child and what like safety is for you when it comes to love, that could be the reason why you're deciding to move on because you don't want anybody. And I'm sorry, I looked at the comments, it threw me off. I want to cry because I feel like someone is trying to make you look bad. Either someone is trying to make you look bad for the decisions that you made at the time, or someone or the may want to connect with, may have left a bad taste in your mouth because they are dealing with someone who forces things on them and you just don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be surrounded by that type of energy. So it's like that's just played out. And there's something to do with kids. Maybe this person's inner child, or your children. Just take what resonates here. You know what I'm saying? The situation is so played out. It's so old. And take what resonates because this is the energy. And I do feel like there's this energy of someone trying to make you look bad in front of your children and trying to give you a bad reputation because they only see what they want. Okay? And that situation is just way too played out. Oh my gosh. Every time I get into this love energy, there's always some bullshit. You can't never just really just, like, damn, can I just be enamored and listen to a good love reading without it being like some bullshit somewhere? Like it's always something going on. Right? Like you can never, like with this running, it's like, you can never just be happy. Maybe some of you guys do train. You could be an athlete. You could be, physically fit or getting physically fit, whether this be physically or in the physical realm or the spiritual realm. But there's this level of you just trying to do things that are good for you. What's good to the soul, what's good to the body. You know what I'm saying? You're just physically fit is what I keep getting. Okay? I do feel like there are some outside energies that are trying to distract you. Toxic things. It could be a toxic environment. We got drugs, addictions, and toxicities. Okay. Then we also have crying over you. Someone is upset here. Who's upset? Somebody really be stalking you online. Somebody really be stalking you online. I mean, really, really be stalking you. Look at this cyberbully energy out here. You are being bullied online, or they are, or has suffered from it, etc. Who is so pressed by you and what you do, who you are, what you believe, what you stand up for? You know what it's giving. This says marrying for money, but I'm channeling energy as I'm picking up the cards, right? So don't take the cards phonetically because it's channeled energy. You're stepping into this very mature, powerful, abundant role because that's who you are. At the core of self, that's who you are. You reign supreme, you're regal, you're sovereign. And for whatever reason, it doesn't bother you that other people seem to be bothered by the nostalgia of who you are, what you to them. There's a lot of reflecting going on with people as you are coming into this energy of becoming your own person. I'm also hearing the words forget them, right? Forget them. I'm hearing love them and leave them. Yeah, forget them. Listen, you're about to be making money. You're about to be in a very abundant energy. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm hearing it doesn't matter who you are, but I feel like it doesn't matter. You're the Queen Rising. It doesn't matter who you are. And I feel like what that's saying is what it's saying is that spirit doesn't care about not necessarily who you are. I feel like it's a general statement to reach the collective. Like, it doesn't matter about where you are in life, right? It doesn't matter about, she said, girl, probably his new girl. It doesn't matter about who you are. And maybe people are like, because, the more I keep saying it, the more I keep thinking like, and we got hustling here too. Y'all are very focused on your money. It doesn't matter about how people see you, your personality, what you're doing, what you stand for. Like, that shit doesn't matter. The only thing that matters right now is how you come home to yourself and you connect with yourself. That's what this is saying. Man, you are standing in a very powerful energy, and all this weird shit is happening around you. Like, spirit is like, it don't matter who you are. Like, and what I mean by the who is like the name that they want to say. Oh yeah, Roseanne is this, or Kendra is that, or you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, da, 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 da. It's like they're trying to put a name to what you are. And they're trying to say what you are is who you are, just based off of their own perception or limited perception or lack thereof. You feel me? At the end of the day, you getting money. Like, that's what hurts their ego. That's what hurts their ego the most. Like, we can't even really tap into this love energy because people are so pressed about who you're becoming. Okay? Operating in this wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay? People are trying to impress you. People are trying to force their ideas. People may even be trying to act like they want to help you do certain things. You're not giving these people no type of energy. You're not giving them no credit. You're not paying them no mind. You're allowing your spiritual team to do whatever they need to do. And while you do you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, spirit, I'm working on this. Y'all do the rest. Some of y'all could be moving, okay? You could be focusing on moving, focus on getting your finances together, right? Focus on your health. You guys could be, I'm hearing bedwetting as well. Maybe you guys have a child that may have wet the bed, or maybe you know somebody who used to wet the bed, and it's like, going on. Going on. Because you are getting rid of these old toxic bad habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting rid of all these old toxic bad habits. Just wants to talk about you because talking about you brings awareness, it brings clout, it brings energy. That, you know what I'm saying? Your name carries weight. Your name carries weight. You are exactly who you think you are. And because of that, bringing you up, talking about you or whatever like that makes people, give me 1 second. Hold on. I wish I could pause this video. Give me 1 second. God damn, I ain't never heard some people walk so goddamn hard. Shit. Anyway, that shit was driving me crazy. Oh, she said, not spirit telling my business as a kid. Not for real. Okay, but you are exactly who you say that you are, baby, because it's got people pressed. It has people upset. It really does. It really, really does. Okay. We got travel out here. I feel like somebody wants to make you feel. Somebody wants to put you in this energy where you feel inadequate. Why are we talking about this, Spirit? Like, seriously, this don't even matter. Why are we talking about this? Somebody wants you to pay more attention to them than you are paying attention to yourself. It's like somebody want princess treatment. Like, can I ride with you to the top as long as you keep bringing me up? Then it keeps me relevant. Like, you know, somebody really trying to ride your coattail for real. All the way to success, all the way to the top. It's crazy. It's crazy. They want to distract you. That's what it's giving. They want to keep you in a negative energy. I don't like this. We're not talking about that, but this is what's happening. This is supposed to be a cute little love reading, baby. You already know what's going on and you don't care, babe. You don't care. High priestess energy out here. Landed right on top of the ego card. You don't care about what people's ego is allowing them to think, do, and move. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that. Let's get into this love energy, Spirit. Let's get into this love energy. Tell the collective what to know about love. What do we need to know about love, Spirit? 9 of Pentacles energy. Okay. Y'all looking good. Taking care of yourself now. Okay. You being in this energy where you are taking care of yourself and you're looking good, it has people really wondering about you. It's kind of like people want to know, do you think about them? People want to know, would you consider giving them your time, your energy? She said, is he still in my energy or thinking of me? I don't understand, because it seems to me he already moved on. Girl, honey, still thinking about you, babe. Still thinking about you. 4 of Pentacles energy in reverse with the 3 of Cups. Still thinking about you. Ain't never leave. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Ain't never left. Ain't never leave, though. Because it's very present. It's like, even though this person is not making any energy, they're not putting any effort towards the connection moving forward, they still, like, energy-wise, they're not putting any effort in the physical part of moving the connection forward. They still think about you. They want to. That's what they desire to do here with the Ace of Wands. Okay? Because it's like they want to know, do you still think about them? Are your feelings still present when it comes to theirs? 7 of Pentacles energy here. What's the 7 of Pentacles? What's the 7 of Pentacles? This is working, being able to work something out. Okay. If they can still work something out. What is this? Is this the collective connection? Or is this the connection that someone else may be in right now? We got the 7 of Wands with the 9 of Wands here. Somebody is they're really fighting and struggling. There's a lot of fight. There's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of energy of I gotta be strong. Somebody going through withdrawals because they want to be where you are. They want to choose you. It's like this is like somebody choosing you, but still struggling and trying to be strong with whatever wherever they're at. This could be somebody's faith. Okay, this could be just a self-imposed energy where somebody is keeping themselves stuck because they haven't been able to let go so that they can learn the lesson. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. What's the lesson here that needs to be learned? I'm gonna choose something other than tarot to clarify this. I'm gonna use the romance angels. What's the lesson here that needs to be learned, Spirit? Attraction. Okay. They need to be open to you. They need to be open to this love. They need to be able to surrender to it more than anything. Because in this card, she is literally smelling the roses. And and maybe this is you guys, right? Where it's like, hey, you're not fully allowing yourself to just be present in the moment when it comes to love, you know? But take what resonates because this is energy. So if this is somebody that you are thinking about or that you want to, maybe spend some time with, or maybe want to spend the block back too, okay? It's like be open to being able to share what you feel in that moment. Talk about your feelings. If that person crosses your mind, say that, right? It says it is safe for you to love. And then you got this could be the one. So if you feeling that person and you want that person, you need to tell them, hey, I'm feeling you. I want you. I desire you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be able to trust yourself, to be able to open yourself up to receive the highest love of all. You're going to have faith in this session. You're going to have faith during this time. It says healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Then I say something about inner child healing or somebody dealing with children. If you have kids or they have kids, there's some aspect and this is a reading that I did maybe a year or so ago, where I said, if you guys have kids, and even if you guys don't have kids together, but if you have kids separately, you're going to have to learn how to co-parent. And I don't know why co-parenting, it will be affecting how you show up in your next relationship. But that's what I'm getting. So I was just smelling roses today, period. Okay. Oh, look at these cards just popping out. Love yourself first and wedding. This situation involves marriage. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This love yourself first is this energy where you guys are going to have to put yourself first and put your needs first. They're going to have to put themselves first and put their needs first too. In order for you to be able to move into this union, you're going to have to do what's best for you. They're going to have to do what's best for them as well. And if they have issues with I'm hearing the words kiss and tell, but it's like, if you know you have people that don't want to see you doing well, you're going to have to move in silence. You're going to have to move in silence. You're going to have to love yourself enough to make sure that your happiness is priority and that nobody gets in the way of that. That's the only way you get into this union. That's the only way you get into this union for real. We got past life relationship. You guys have known each other before. And this is something that you've dealt with before too. You've dealt with this before. And I feel like you've dealt with this type of betrayal before too, where you've dealt with people who did not want to, or certain people in society. So when I'm thinking about society, it's like, oh yeah, the way the world works is, oh, like say for instance, if this person was married, then they're unhappy in their marriage or in their relationship, but they're staying in it because society says, hey, statistically speaking, man, your kids do better when the mom and dad are in the same house together. But if mom and dad are absolutely driving each other crazy, then your kids can't grow up in that environment and see that as a blessing. They're going to see that as, yeah, my parents stayed together, but they were absolutely miserable together. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lesson to be learned in this. And that's what Spirit is trying to teach. That's what Spirit is trying to teach. You guys have a lot of strong chemistry. I feel like this chemistry card is like you guys go together real bad in the 5D, in the astral realms, Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This energy right here is, when you do so many things on your own, it is so hard for you to be able to receive help from other people. But when you receive help from other people and you accept help from other people, it allows your heart space to be a little bit softer, right? Some of y'all might even need to get advice on a love situation. And I'm going to tell you this. This is a general collective reading. So everything ain't going to resonate with everybody. And you're going to have to take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you're going to have to do that. Because listening to general reading after general reading after general reading ain't going to give you all the answers that you need. And I'm going to tell you this, because I just posted about this on Threads. I did a personal reading today for somebody. And when I tell you that lady, absolutely amazing reading, she did not hesitate to stop and ask me questions during that personal reading. She was like, wait, Kendra, I got a question. Wait, Kendra, I got a question. Wait. And I was not upset, not one time. You know why? Because we can watch tarot readings all day long. We can ask for signs and things like that from spirit. But when there's so much going on, like how we're experiencing right now with Mercury retrograde, eclipses, you have certain signs that are moving into Aries. Aries can be a very chaotic energy because Aries is not the type of energy that is just very linear. And I feel like Saturn is helping it to be that way. But Aries is very chaotic once it gets into collective energy, right? Which is like Saturn, Neptune, energies that affect the collective. So everybody is a little, right? It's not in your personal planets like your sun, your moon, your rising, which is more of an energy that is very controlled, right? So when we have all of these transits like this, you're going to need to get the clarity. You got to ask those type of questions. Like, hey, okay, what's going on? Am I going in the right direction? What does spirit need me to look at? What am I missing here? Because otherwise, it's like getting on the freeway or being on the highway and passing and the exit again and again and again and again and again. And spirit been told you to get your ass off. And you ain't listening. And you know what it is? Where it stems from, though, is the way that we're raised. And not all of our families are bad families. Not everybody in our family are bad people, are karmic. But for some, yeah, they are. The way that our first people that we receive neglect from or betrayal from, when you're chosen, when you're an earth angel, when you have a particular path, I'm hearing Aries, when you have a very particular path that you're supposed to be walking, you know that the first karmics, the first people that are going to betray you is your family. So anything that you have learned from them, anything that they have instilled from you, you have to get that out of your system. You got to get that out of your programming so that you can be renewed and refined, and then spirit can do something with that. Because spirit can't do nothing with you when you still off that same old programming of, oh, this is what family is supposed to look like. This is what my mom did. And you know the way that your mama treated you was wrong. But you're still trying to be loyal to your mother who never gave you the love that you actually needed, the nurturing that you needed, the ear where you needed somebody to listen to you. But you still being loyal to people who cannot nurture you is crazy. Of course you can't attract the type of love that you want, because the type of love that you are attracted to is toxic. Hello? Look. Coming clean and goddess energy. How are you going to prepare yourself to be in this energy of receiving, being in your feminine energy, whether you're a male or a female? Because goddess energy is just being in your feminine energy, your divine feminine energy. How are you going to be able to receive and have clear-cut boundaries with people? So, you know what I'm saying? How are you going to be in that particular space if you don't know how to clean house? I can't fuck with you. I can't tolerate that. You're going to have to go no contact with people. You're going to have to set and establish firm boundaries with people. You're going to have to not allow people to know your next move or the good stuff that you have going on in your life, because people will sabotage it when they don't understand it. It's not meant for them to understand the type of love that God has given you. It's not meant for people to understand the type of blessings that God has ordained you to have, because it was not between you. It was not between them, you, and God. It was between you and God. But if you are being loyal to the very thing that God is trying to bring you out of, how the heck are you going to receive the blessings that God has for you? The hardest part about that is that it's going to be rough. You're not always going to be in a happy place. You're going to have delusional faith. You're going to have to suffer, unfortunately. Because the suffering is going to teach you something about yourself. It's going to input strength. You're going to be able to embody a whole nother level of power. You can turn your pain into power, but you have to be willing to let some stuff go. You can't be comfortable when God is trying to build you. It don't work that way. You can't be hanging around the same people when God is trying to take you to the next level. It don't work that way. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. Hey, Jess. Hi. I didn't even see you up in here. And that's just what it is. You're going to have to be uncomfortable. In order for you to get to this level of this King of Pentacles, where you have not only the wisdom, right? Because King of Pentacles energy is always someone very wise. I don't know, somebody just sent me something. In order to become this wise person and to have this type of transformation where you are in this energy of being magnificent, because magnificent came out. In order for you to really embrace the journey of magnetism, this level of magnetism where you can attract all of these great things, the quality of your character needs some shaping. And it's hard. It's not easy. And it does take time. Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. These are the energies that have been coming up so much in the collective. And all of this king energy, that's asking you to be able to operate in your highest form of masculine energy, right? Highest form of masculine energy. Before you can even dive into your feminine soft side, you have to be able to embody these masculine traits, because masculine energy is I get what I want. But in order for you to be in that light that gets what they want, you got to be able to go through those dark times. In order to see the light, you got to be the light. But in order to know what it's like to get there, you got to understand how to go through the dark. You got to understand how to be able to channel and control your dark feminine energy. And what I mean by that is, dark feminine energy is very much, I get what I want because I don't settle for less. If you're not going to do nothing for me, I can't do shit for you. And that's where I feel like I've been reading this energy for the past month or two, right? Where spirit has been really pushing this message to the collective that you have to step into this role of authority and leadership, that you don't bow down. You don't just let whatever pat. You don't go alone to get alone. Because when you get in a relationship with this high vibrational man, this high vibrational woman, you ain't gonna just be going along to get along. No, this is what I don't tolerate that. But it's not even you saying it. You embody it. You embody what you don't tolerate. You know how some men will talk about how they know which women they can treat a certain type of way. They can handle some women, when I say handle, I mean literally handle women a certain type of way. Shit, she ain't nothing but a hoe anyway. Shit, I can do her any kind. I can dog her out. I can treat her however. And homegirl gonna go for that. Why? Maybe because she's never been taught anything else, right? Baby, because the way I just took this chair and was beating on the motherfucking ceiling, that's what the fuck was in my head, this old popcorn ass ceiling. I took that chair and I beat the fuck out that goddamn ceiling, because ain't no motherfucking way nobody is walking that hard. Bitch, you ain't walking that motherfucking hard. I don't care how big your motherfucking ass is. You don't have to take all them motherfucking steps. Walking hard as motherfucking shit. Why? Sit your fat ass down somewhere. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, Bigfoot ass. You ain't gotta walk that motherfucking hard. We're shaking the whole motherfucking unit. Oh, big ass. She said, I'm screaming, kid. No, for real. It don't take all of that. I swear to God, bro. I've been here for 3 motherfucking days, and every day I'm calling to the office tell the Bigfoot motherfucking asses walk a little bit softer. Your big ass need to be on the first motherfucking floor. Oh, heavy foot ass. God damn. It don't take all of that. That shit is crazy. But anyways, because I don't even feel bad for saying that, because most of the time they probably skinny than a motherfucker and just walk heavy than a bitch. Sit your big ass down. Shit. God damn. But anyway, back to the reading. Like I was saying, y'all, my bad. I've been cutting up today, and I don't even feel bad about it. Look how this card landed on my head. Back to what I was saying though, before I flip this card over, because this is what I was saying, is that you have to embody this energy of someone who gets what they want. I know what I want. I can get what I want, and you gotta walk in it, baby, like shit. For real. Because when you've been ordained to be this way, like you've been ordained to be this way, you just been a little bit too motherfucking humble around this bitch. We gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. You've been a little bit too humble around this motherfucker. With all this Aries energy around here, you better be tapping into that motherfucking Aries energy. I feel like one of the best things that you can do on your spiritual journey, because don't forget, at the end of the day, this is a game. This is the Matrix. This shit is a game. At the end of the motherfucking day, play it that way. Embody all of these energies that be coming up in the collective. If it's Aries energy going on, if it's a whole lot of Aries energy, embody an Aries. Aries don't give a fuck. They be confident, loud, and sometimes wrong. No shade to Aries, but for real. When it's a whole lot of Pisces energy going on, be delusional than a motherfucker. And cuss people out. Because Pisces love to cuss the motherfucker out. And be delusional than a bitch. But let me tell you something about Pisces. Pisces always get what the fuck they want. You know why? Because they're delusional. They believe they can have it. What do you mean I can't have what I want? That's how Pisces are. They get what they want. They be delusional than a bitch. The only thing I will say about Pisces is do not be in relationships and be complaining about their relationship, but then won't leave that motherfucker alone. Because Pisces are good for that too. Like, now you knew that was a sorry ass motherfucker. You kept dealing with that sorry ass motherfucker. Then you kept crying to all your friends and telling how sorry this motherfucker was, but then you kept dealing with that motherfucking ass. Now you want us to feel sorry for you. Hell the fuck no. The moment you feel something is off, believe it. I wish I could talk to Pisces like that. Pisces don't know how to receive shit like that. We got third party energy that came out. Tell us about this third party energy. Black magic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's a particular energy that's here. Okay, like I said, it could be your parents, it could be your kids' parents, okay, or other parent that is really trying to steer you the wrong way. That's trying to interfere in your life, you know. And whether it's through it, you know, the Eight of Pentacles is here. The Eight of Pentacles, whether it's work, whether you're not able to work because they won't help you with the kids, or they, you know, it's something going on to where you can't stack your funds to, or there's some inner work that you need to do on yourself so that you become a better version of you. You know, sometimes with our parents, they don't give us the support. When you don't get the support, okay, I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach this. Spirit, tell me which way to go. But, okay, parents, when you don't get the support that you need from your parents, it is really hard to become the version of you that you are meant to become, because you need life spoken into you. You gotta have life spoken into you. You gotta have somebody that tells you, I want to cry. They believe in your goals. They believe in what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have people who believe in what it is that you're trying to create for you to get there. You do. You gotta have people who believe in what. That's real. Ace of Swords energy. Ace of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. I'm okay. We got the Hierophant out here. The Hierophant is this energy of knowing that God put you in a place that you are connected to God, right? And I really feel like this is the energy of your faith being tested. This is the energy of your angels and your ancestors really having to crowd around you and just being able to lift you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm also hearing that you guys are learning your lessons too. You know, we got the King of Swords out here where you're in this very high honor when it comes to the spiritual realm, when it comes to God, when it comes to your angels and your ancestors. Like, they have you in this position of high honor where you are able to gain this knowledge and you're able to learn the lessons so that you can be in this energy of being an emperor, where you can, master this energy of your mastering masculine energy. And masculine energy, just think about it with men, like why people are decentering men, why people are just male fatigue is just overwhelming, where women are just over how men are always trying to dominate things, right? And it's just like they don't know shit, but they're always trying to dominate shit, and then always trying to tell people that nobody is thinking logical. It's like the world doesn't work that way. The world doesn't work in just one way, the way men see it. They've always been in positions of power. Everything is about control. It's all about money. It's all about this. It's all about that. And it's like, that's not the way that the world is naturally supposed to work. And it feels unfair to the divine feminine, right? Who's trying to be able to balance out having some softness and still being able to operate in a world that is built off of control and power and I'm ruling with an iron fist. But it's like you have to be able to get in this energy where you are just in beast mode, where you don't take no shit. Like, you gotta meet them with that same motherfucking energy. And you gotta find your own unique way of doing it. Oh, she said, I hate to see you cry. I wish I could give you a hug. Girl, that would just make me cry more, but thank you. She said, yeah, I've been on an emotional roller coaster, and I'm not going to lie, I cry from time to time. But I try to stay strong for myself, because at the end of the day, I got nobody like I got myself. Absolutely. 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 And I was going to make a post earlier on Threads, because I was on Threads, and I was gonna make a post about this. I just felt I've been really detached for a while from things, and I'm normally not like that, but I've been learning these past 3 months how to be less attached to certain things, because I'm a Scorpio. Like, once I got my hooks in it, baby, I'm like in it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very hands-on person. I'm a hands-on friend. I'm a hands-on mom. Like, I'm just hands-on. You know what I mean? Like, I care way too fucking much. And it's like, the way that the world is, we have to stop caring so much, because it's like the more that we care about shit, the more people see that as a vulnerability. People don't see care as a soft thing. They see it as something that they can utilize to make their ego bigger. They see it as like something to be preyed upon. And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. It's like, if I knew somebody cared about me like that, there's no way in hell I would be trying to fucking take advantage of somebody who I knew gave a fuck about me. That would be one of the first motherfuckers I'd be like, hey, are you okay? Did you have a good day today? Do you need anything? I was just thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? But no, motherfuckers don't do that. We literally live in a world where people literally care about themselves. They are tunnel vision. People, just think about it. When you are out in public and you are in the grocery store, I use the grocery store all the time as an example, because every time I'm in the grocery store, I people watch. I watch how you could be coming down the aisle with your shopping cart and a motherfucker won't even budge. People won't even move for you to walk by. I I watch videos where influencers like the kind influencers where they give people cars, they give people money, they give people houses, right? They just want to know if people have it in their heart to, hey, can you give me $1? Would you buy me a bottle of water? Do you know how many people will be like, fuck you, and walk by and all this other extra shit? Like, that's the world that we live in right now. That's the world that we live in right now. People don't give a fuck. Unfortunately, that's sad as shit, but it's the truth. People will watch you suffer and be like, could it be me? And they be 2 minutes from homelessness. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be you at any given time. And they act like they're not aware of that. Like the divine or the universe, God won't ever shit. The same thing that make you laugh or make you cry. You feel what I'm saying? It's like we live in this world where people are just so desensitized. We see how the current administration is in this country that we live in. The whole world, matter of fact, because it's not just our current administration, it's the world leaders. They're sick. They're sick as fuck. They're PDFs, whatever the fuck you want to say. We're censored. We can't say certain words, but it's actually what's happening in the world, and we're supposed to censor ourselves to bullshit. It's fucked up. It's just fucked up. But it's like spirit is, and then it's like, why do we gotta be the fucking, and it's not so much as that we're healers. Yeah, we have very healing energy. Yeah, we can be very healing to people, but we can only have that real effect on people when they actually want to do the work and when their heart is open themselves. When people are not willing to do the work and their heart is not open like that themselves, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing but go to their motherfucking ego. It's gonna be a ripple effect in a fucking body of ocean. A body of ocean. A body of water, an ocean. It's a boop and a body of water. That is the ocean. Lord, you know what I'm trying to say, shit. You know? So it's like you gotta be able to keep your heart, right? You got to be able to keep your heart, be in tune with yourself, because if you know anything about this King of Cups, and I'm going to show you the King of Cups in this particular deck, because that literally goes with the words that I just said, where I said, you know, it's a droplet in a large body of water. Why I'm trying to say a body of ocean. I keep wanting to say that. Where it's just a droplet in a large body of water. You got to be in tune with yourself and still be able to see the world in a beautiful way. And it's like, damn, Spirit, you asking so much from us. We ain't nothing but just, you know, in this dense ass motherfucking frequency. But it's like, you got to be able to take life by the fucking horns and never let up. You got to be a beast. You got to. Because if you don't, it'll eat you up, bro. It'll eat you up. It'll eat you up that you're not able to have the emotion the way that you want to, that you're not able to live life at the highest frequency that you want. And it's like, damn, you gotta be a bitch before you be nice to people. And unfortunately, that's just what it is. You can't let shit slide because motherfuckers is out here ready to get over on people. People are already ready to give you less than what you want and what you deserve. That's the King of Cups right there. People are already ready to give you less than what you deserve. Because people always want what's best for them. What else is here, Spirit? Thank you for the messages. Stillness. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving knights in the deck. Go ahead, baby. I'm going to get off here in a minute myself because my phone's about to die. It's 11:11, you guys. Happy 11:11. I just wanted to come on and touch bases. It's been a minute since I've been on here, so I just wanted to be present. That's it. I want us to be present regardless of what's going on. You know, I love this. I'm grateful to be able to have this gift and to be able to do this. And so I got to show up regardless of whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? But the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving knights in the deck. But when it gets to where it's going, it grows and it's loyal and it stays. You feel what I'm saying? Keep it safe. Ten of Swords energy here in the reverse. You want to be able to stay at a frequency where where you can be in tune with what's going on with you, where you can be in tune with what's going on around you or whatever like that, but still being able to keep safe and be in tune with self. You know what I'm saying? Happy 11/11. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're so welcome, Roseanne. I'm so glad you were here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This is this energy of you being able to embody, and I'm hearing enrichment. You know, embody this matriarch energy, embodying the divine mother, right? That's where you at. It is bringing you to High Priestess. You know this too. And the High Priestess fell right on top of the Goddess energy. So as much as we have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the King of Cups, that energy is out here, we also have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, right? You can be in tune, you can be soft, but you can also be highly aware to keep yourself safe and to make yourself a good little piece of coin, honey. Hey. Okay. Hello. And don't put, and I feel like with the Knight of Swords showing up in the reverse, don't put shit past nobody. Don't put shit past nobody ass. Okay? Don't put shit past nobody. Because the moment you think you're safe, a motherfucker wanna try to catch you slipping. And that's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Free yourself from that shit. Because people love to try to perpetrate and do the motherfucking most. Hello? I'm going to leave this right here. Y'all. And not because I want to, but my phone is just, I need a new charger, honestly. But thank you, God, for the charger I have. Don't let it go out now. Just hold on, because it worked. It's just slow. It's a little slow sometimes. You got to unplug it, plug it back up, take the cord out. And it's really, I don't think it's the box, because the box is fairly new. I think it's the cord itself. I've had it for quite a while. A long time, actually. It ain't nothing but a little $5 charger from Walmart. I think I've had it for over a year. Hey. Okay. So you know that motherfucker, like, bitch, I'm still working. If that box was $17, that box better work for another year. I know they got goddamn much. I was mad at the motherfucker when I bought that box on from 7-Eleven on Thanksgiving, because everybody else was closed. I had no other choice but to go to 7-Eleven. Ugh. What a day. I remember that day. I did not want to go nowhere. I wanted to lay in the bed all day. I had to walk the motherfucking 7-Eleven. It wasn't nothing but 5 minutes away, but still. But still, you know, shoot. But anyway, I could talk forever. I like to talk. I could talk forever. I like to talk. Man. I've been talking since I was little. I always got something to say. But anyways, I enjoy this so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the family. I know I haven't been on here in a while. I'll be trying to juggle all my social media platforms, and I got about 6 or 7, about 8 of them. I got about 8 social media platforms, and I posted on every single one of them today. Woo! No marketing manager. Me by myself. My cards fell. Me by myself. Posting on 7, 8 different platforms. You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, it's all good. Uh-oh, I'm about to knock some shit over. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have a really good night. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I know this video is going to play back. So for the people who watch the playback, subscribe, like, share, all of that great stuff and book a reading with me. I'm in my Whitney Houston bag. Not for real. Don't play. But just with my rhyming. Okay. Shout out to my angels and my spiritual God. Okay, I'm done. Good night, you guys.